What's up, creators? Cool Cannon on the check-in, and today we're talking about the importance of B-roll. So, in order to understand what B-roll is, we need to understand what A-roll is, right? A comes before B, makes perfect sense. So, let's talk A-roll. What is A-roll? A-roll is a term not commonly used much in the film industry anymore because it's pretty much self-explanatory. A-roll is an idea, what your film project is about. It's pretty much the main focus of your project. Let's take a music video, for example. If you're filming an artist and they're performing, the main focus is capturing the artist performing.
Big mansions, lots of land by the beach, so you need.
That's your A-roll, because that's what your music video is about. Okay, let's move. Also, if you're filming a wedding or a documentary, the main focus is who or what the documentary is about. As for a wedding, it's the couple. It's pretty obvious, right? So, that's your A-roll. Got it? Got it. Okay, so now that we know what A-roll is, it's time to talk about what B-roll is. B-roll is pretty much everything else. It could be your surroundings. It helps give your film life. It helps tell the story. Most often, it's used to help explain what the A-roll is trying to convey. But with the color science of the 100 megabits per second, 422 10-bit, it just allowed me on the Sony a7S III to kind of push that grade just a little bit further and get that image just the way I like it. Okay, say you have LeBron James. Scratch that. Say you have Jumpin' Jet Johnson, the greatest G League player to ever walk the face of the earth. He's a legend. I'm the greatest G League player to ever walk the face of the earth. And he's trying to teach a random kid the fundamentals of basketball. Now that kid may not understand what Jumpin' Jet Johnson is trying to convey just by him talking. Now the first key to being the best basketball player you can be, you gotta look good. You gotta have the right shoes on if you wanna play the game of basketball. The Jumpin' Jet Johnson 95s. Make you light on your feet. So sometimes you have to teach by demonstration. Okay, that's kind of what B-roll is. It helps explain things to help get your point across. So let's talk why you should use B-roll. Say you're doing an interview, a talking headpiece.
So let me tell you about that time. I gave Scottie Pippen a whipping.
And your talent is scratching his head, wiping sweat off his forehead. Those shots can be unflattering. So there you can insert some B-roll footage that kind of relates to the topic that your main A-roll is talking about.
So let me tell you a little bit about my career in the G League. Nope.
Also, if you're filming a wedding and you have to change positions and you don't have a secondary camera on hand, you can fill those certain spots with B-roll that correlates to the wedding.
But it feels like you're the one who saves me.
Okay, let's keep going, because I want to have a little bit more fun on this thing. That was Rocky. As for music videos, the same concept applies. You want to use tons of B-roll. You want to constantly keep your audience engaged. Introducing new things into the scene. Try that again. Introducing new things into the scene so that it doesn't get boring. And the train. There's the train. I'm yelling because I know you can hardly hear me, but this is a perfect example of B-roll. let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Shoot more B-roll. That's all I got for you guys today. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, B-roll sequence. All right, guys, back at the drop-off spot. Like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah, that's right, lead. Walk off.